Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. I've just been listening to some more James Brown, man. Nothing like James. There's nothing wrong with James Brown first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning? No, it's not first thing in the morning. It's just a few minutes after 11 a.m. Yeah, they've just been listening to some cold sweat, getting on the good foot. And actually, last week there was a passing of a Pee Wee. Was it Pee Wee Ellis? Yeah, the saxophonist who passed away last week. So a bit of sad news there. Saxophonist, one of the pioneers of the funk, putting the funk in James Brown. Yeah, Pee Wee Ellis, man, passed away last week. But that ain't gonna stop me to listening to some more James Brown. Get myself fired up on this Wednesday morning show. Are you surprised to see me? You are? So am I. But you know, we got 4 segmented live news. Not 2, not 3, but 4 coming live and direct from somewhere in the universe, somewhere on planet Earth, somewhere in the UK, somewhere in North London. No stalkers here, please. Thank you very much. See you in a few minutes. Some cold sweat. Yes, indeedy. I've just seen someone to say good morning in the live chat. I'm so happy to see this person. We'll go into live chat just in a few moments. But I've got some 4 segmented live news coming right back at you. But the most important thing you can do for the next 30 seconds is to subscribe. That's all you've got to do. Only subscribe, and then we can go onwards and upwards, and you can become part of the community right here, right now on Cannon Fodder TV. Right, so yeah, some news, like I said, 4 segmented live news. Arsenal women, they got a bit of a lesson, didn't they, last night against Barcelona. Barcelona 4, Arsenal 1. Champions produce dominant win in a women's Champions League opener. Barca had a total of 37 shots on Arsenal's goal in the game, which Arsenal's Manuela Zimberger making 10 saves on a humbling night for the Gunners. Yeah, with a much improved second half display. Barcelona were utterly in control in the first half, taking the lead through Maronia Cauadentes. Rebound finished 32 minutes before Alexa Putellas turned home. Oh my goodness, Oshola cut back on the 43rd minute. You know what? It was good to see Arsenal back in the Champions League. To be honest, I turned off once the first half whistle had gone. I was thinking it's not looking good, and Barcelona end up being 4-1 winners. I just saw the back four getting caught short. Excuse me, so many times, and yeah, but you know what? It can't get any worse. So I'm really so proud of Arsenal women's, being back in the Champions League. Not something that we can say about Arsenal's men, the first team there, but to the women's, you know what? Just keep going, man. Just keep going. I'm so very proud. Actually, I was thinking, I've been saying for a long time, I want to look at Arsenal women's, and they're doing a lot of stuff that Arsenal men's are not doing. So I thought, where can I find the screen? And actually, it was on YouTube. Was it DAZN, a platform? But yeah, the coverage was really, really good. It's unfortunate we lost 4-1. But ladies, women, Arsenal women, just keep going, man. Keep going. I myself, and I'm sure everyone on Cannon Fodder TV is also proud of you. So, just keep going. A loss is a loss. But it's just the way that our sport is. There can only be 3 outcomes: win, lose, and draw. But keep going. Keep going. The second news segment is in regards to 2 players that we featured during the summer transfer window and as well last year. But Arsenal were told to ignore Isak and Vlahovic and focus on another player worth £38.5 million. Arsenal are apparently on the lookout, according to the report, for a replacement striker in the up-and-coming window. But moving for the right one would be key to avoiding previous investment mistakes. Yeah. Arsenal need to focus on bringing in a consistent goal scorer for the club in the excuse me, the coming transfer window in January. The age and contract situation of both Aubameyang and Lacazette means Edu must look at the striking department soon. Players such as Alexander Isak and Dusan Vlahovic have been touted as possible options for the Gunners. Two incredibly young players, still 22 and 21 respectively. Arsenal have already a very youthful squad. So I've got a frog in my throat. Sorry, especially after 6 additions in the summer, all of whom were 23 or younger. The saying, if you are good enough, if you're good enough, you're good enough. That's all right? Does that sound right? If you're good enough, you're old enough. I think that's what it's supposed to say there. Certainly has its place in the game, but context is always king. Quality of players improve size, but it's important to balance squads with maturity as well as experience. Furthermore, adding another young striker could entirely block the path of Ron Balogun, who has signed a new deal. But we're going to talk about him, in the next segment. But in regards to these 2 youngsters there, I'm thinking, yeah, still young, but they've got some pedigree behind them. But again, I would hold fast on looking and trying to sign, a player, the next shiniest striker or the next shiniest thing across Europe. Oh my goodness, yeah, there. He blinded me, but let's sign him up. Not really, not for me. But yeah. The next segment is about Mr. Balogun, and my title on this one is "Flow to Go." Arsenal preparing to allow following Balogun to leave the club on a short-term loan deal in January, according to some reports. Again, this is coming from the Daily Mirror over here in the UK. Mikel Arteta was handed a major boost at the end of last season when the 20-year-old performed a U-turn to sign an extension deal after months of protracted negotiations. Balogun was subsequently promoted to the first team, but was continued to find his opportunities limited since the start of the season. Well, the thing is, he started by default because, as we know, or we found out that Aubameyang and Lacazette contracted COVID, so there's no way they're going to play. So Balogun was just thrown in to be, our saviour. That for me, that wasn't right. On the opening day of the new campaign, Balogun was a surprise starter with both Lacazette and Aubameyang ruled out against Brentford. But once the senior strikers have returned, he has made just one other Premier League matchday squad, coming off the bench against Chelsea at the end of August. I've got to say, I know this we spoke about this frame shot here. Balogun, incredible skills to, I can't even describe it. If you some way can find a little video of him doing this trick where he's like, you can see he's put the defender on his back foot and he flips the ball with his left foot and runs onto it and gets a penalty. I'm thinking, wow, I wish I could do that. I can try. No, Alex, forget it. Forget it, I won't try that. But Balogun, it appears he's going to be on the move. And yeah, it is what it is. Ideally, I'd want him to stay, get some game time in the cup games, and some more trinkets or some more minutes in the Premier League games. Maybe that doesn't do any harm towards the end of the game. Why not? Give him some more, minutes in the Premier League as well as cup games. But the report says that it's most likely that he's going to be loaned out. Yeah. You can see his superiority, in the under-23s is just so apparent that, yeah, you either give him some game time, let him feature in the senior squad, or you loan him out. And it seems like the latter is the truth. He's going to be loaned out. And the last one, talking about, people being loaned out left, right, and centre. Again, here's another title for you that I put in: Hope for the Bloke. Does it hope? Bloke? Kind of rhymes. Also, I've told William Saliba they have 100% trust in him. Really? Are you sure about that? That's what the report says. That's what the report says. Yeah, I don't 100% trust in him for the future after he poured cold water over a return to the Emirates. The centre back has been thriving on a loan at Marseille this season and looks to have potentially turned his fortunes around at the North London club. The Frenchman has yet to make a single appearance for the Gunners despite arriving £27 million in summer of 2019. Wow, time has absolutely flown. It's flown. Marseille is Saliba's third loan spell since then, as it appears he was surplus to requirements under Arteta after the club secured a deal for Ben White, £50 million. Let's move on from that. I don't want to get caught up in that. But the youngster has been a standout in the south of France, with the Emirates faithful pleading with Arsenal to give him a chance next season. That's something Saliba would be open to, but only if he gets regular minutes in the first team. The defenders' fitness coach, Nicolas Saint-Maurice, who worked alongside him in Dubai, imagine his fitness coach is saying this, that he would be open to a turn, but not to sit on the bench. Thinking, wow. Anyway, he told another podcast, another platform. William is humble and smart. Arsenal fans are annoyed right now because he's not at the club and he's doing very well in Marseille. But I think last season he missed some games on top of COVID. So these have been the new segments of today from Canon FODDER TV, perspective. I'm not sure what I'm looking over there for. I've knocked this one at the park inside 15 minutes. 4. You can tell I'm fired up, innit? Just listen to all this James Brown, just kind of getting me up to speed, man. Anyway, what we're going to do, because I can see that the live chat is still half asleep. That's no problem, even on a Wednesday. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, wake up. We're going to revert to default, and we're going to come back now with a couple of promo videos. And listen, we're going to play them until the cows come home. I've already started to edit renewal videos in regards to our online services, digital services, and also about the members scheme, because I know a lot of stuff is no longer required now. It's changed. Some things have changed. We've evolved. But have a look at these 2 videos. When we come back, we'll go into the live chats, and yeah, we'll read through any bits and pieces in the live chats. Meanwhile, I'm going to listen to some more James Brown and a little bit more of a cold sweat. Get me on a good foot. Yeah.
As part of the Canon FODDER TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at artworldpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, artworldpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon FODDER TV experience.
So there you go. There you go. Actually, there was an email that someone sent me. Let me just quickly just read this email. And I thought, you know what? This email epitomizes the things that we've been trying to do on Canon FODDER TV. I'm sure the gentleman wouldn't mind me mention his name. His name is Etienne, and he's from Cameroon. And he's saying that thanks for the work you guys are doing, giving minute-to-minute information on the activities surrounding our team. This has indeed helped to encourage more fans to support our team. I write today about other bits and pieces of information that I'm hoping you can help me with. But I thought, oh my goodness, This is all that we've ever wanted, just to be a little bit more of a news outlet. Not really, just to kind of give you alternative news from our perspective. And I've always said, actually, for the last 2-3 years, is that just because we say it and we have our news sources, you must also go and do your own homework. But the fact that the guy's saying there, you know, by us giving the news almost every single day has, you know, encouraged people to become Arsenal fans. I was thinking, wow, okay, but you know, Etienne, thank you so much. I've responded to your email because I know there's other bits and pieces that you were asking some support and guidance for. I'm not a guidance counselor, but I've responded to your email, so have a look at the email. If you're wanting some more guidance and support, respond to my email, and also provide me with your number so we can communicate in WhatsApp. There was something else. The other thing I wanted to talk about very quickly was about the poll that we did yesterday. Now, the poll was about Bukayo Saka. Choose only one option. The two options were give him a break or nah, he needs to play more. So out of 758 votes, 9 comments and 21 likes, guys, again, you lots are absolutely incredible. I'm so indebted to you. The stats are like this. Yeah, he needs to play more, 32%. But yeah, 68% of you have a heart. You said, no, give him a break. Give him a break. And I agree. I'm in the 68%ers. He needs to have a break. But you can still go over there and vote, yeah, because it's not like Twitter where you have like a limited time where you can vote. No, it's open until the cows come home. And as you know, the cows never come home. Right, so let's see. Again, the live chat is still very lukewarm. See, I guess maybe people are still sleeping. So you know what we're going to do again? We're going to play our other video. Hopefully we'll get some more traction in the live chat. What's going on, people? Wake up! Wake up to some James Brown.
Hi, and welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Well, this is a special video introducing our new membership scheme. Membership scheme, I hear you say? Yes, YouTube have allowed all content creators to have a membership scheme, and it's open to all our subscribers. Let me just get one thing straight right about now. All the content that you've been seeing for the last 2.5 years will remain to be free. So that's the Voice of Reason, that is the live shows, the broadcasts, the easy talks, all those content there is going to remain to be free. Okay, so I've got it off my chest. With the membership scheme, you get certain perks. With those perks, you'll get to see behind the scenes footage that probably nobody's seen before. Maybe, I'm not sure if you want to see. You also get early release of certain videos. And of course, with the player profile videos where you ask us to do a video on a specific player, we'll give you a shout out, we'll mention you, and that'll be literally earmarked as if it was a present from us to you. With those formats there and the perks, they will come with a small price to be paid for the month. So with the lower level, which is going to be a bronze cannon, you'll get the shout out in the live chats, and also with the chat, if you are a member, it will go right to the top of the page that we must and we will mention you. And you also get like a free emoji and GIF with that as well. With the silver cannon, again, you'll get all behind the scenes footage, all the bloopers, all the things that we've tried to keep away from you. But yeah, there'll be a small price to be paid for that. That's roughly standing at £4.99. It will vary from country to country. So wherever you're on the way, there'll be a slight difference in that. And like I said, we're trying to maintain the future of Cannon Fodder TV across the whole platform. So by all means, you know, we would love you to be a part of the membership scheme there. There are going to be perks, including discounts for all the merchandise currently running on Cannon Fodder TV. So that is the reason why we're doing the membership scheme. Again, you don't have to join it. All the content I'm going to repeat will remain to be free. But part of the membership scheme, you'll have all those perks there. Again, there's going to be a free Q&A live session with me and maybe my brother every Thursday. You also get early footage of early releases. And of course, you'll get the discount as well as all the bloopers and the behind the scene footage right here on this lovely channel, which is called Cannon Fodder TV. So we would love you to be part of the membership scheme, please, the video is up and running now, and it's free to all the subscribers, all the viewers that's ever viewed Cannon Foy TV. So for myself, Alex, and of course for my brother and Monty and everyone from Cannon Foy TV, welcome, please, to the membership scheme on Cannon Foy TV.
So there you go. There's the membership scheme running on Cannon Foy TV. Again, I know I need to modify the video because there's certain things which are now obsolete relating to the members. But yeah, the work is in progress. The video's in progress. Let's go into live chat again. I can see the live chat is very, very lukewarm. It could be a very, very quick one, but you never know. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. All right, we've got Chowdhury. He says, I am on time. Yes, you are. Good morning to you, my friend. And we've got, yes, Miss Arsenal Small Talk, the First Lady of Cannon Foy TV. Sharifa, good morning to you. I hope you are keeping well. We need to get you back on the channel, but I'll send you a message in the WhatsApp group. Need a striker in prime age so we can set up a path for a young striker. Well, Shadi, how do you feel about Balogun? Apparently he's going out on loan. Arsenal are open to him going out on loan. What do you think about it? Do you think Arsenal should be giving him more game time in maybe some minutes in the Premier League? I'm not saying play all 90 minutes, but maybe why not in the cup games? FA Cup, the League Cup. What are your thoughts about that? And we've got Prosper. Good morning, Prosper. Morning, Alex and the Cannon family. We are fine. I hope you've been keeping well, my friends. So I think what I might do, I might actually put that as a poll, actually, about from Balogun. Are Arsenal right to put him out on loan, or should he feature more in at least cup games? I don't know. We might put it out as a poll. Let's see. Okay, Shiva says, all good here. Thanks. Good to see you on a Wednesday morning. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, my placement. They said they don't need me. They didn't need me today, so I should be back in action. Yeah, back to the afternoon show tomorrow. Tomorrow? No, that's gonna be a bit of a late one. But anyway, I'm happy to be here on a Wednesday morning too. Thank you for that, Sharifa. I believe my brother will be, again, I've got to apologize. He should be doing it himself. But the Voice of Reason, as you know, my brother's segment usually comes out on a Tuesday. Nothing happened on Tuesday. So he said he's going to do like an update on Friday with me. I'm thinking, well, if you're doing an update in regards to the game that's just gone, are people still going to be interested in the Brighton game? I don't know. But anyway, it's down to my brother. So yeah, the Voice of Reason special on Friday. Forget about the Voice of Reason. We're going to be doing the Easy Talk on Friday. Yeah. So Sharifa, if you're available, yeah. But anyway, I'll send you a message in the WhatsApp group, Sharifa. Sorry. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do, because we've just been running for just 2 minutes short of 25 minutes, I'm going to review the news of today from Cannon Foy TV's perspective on a Wednesday morning over here. And boy, Arsenal women's got a footballing lesson. Oh my goodness. Barcelona 4, Arsenal 1. Yeah, the champions produced a dominant win in the Women's Champions League opener. Barcelona had a total of 37 shots on Arsenal's goal in the game. Yeah, I mean, I saw bits and pieces of the first half, and I just saw the defense always getting caught, square, and the Barcelona attackers just passing through the lines. I was thinking, oh no. But me, myself, and I am really proud of the Arsenal women's. They're doing wonders, head and shoulders above the men's team. But just keep going. I know 4-1. That is just the nature of our sport. It can only be win, lose, or draw. But no doubt, the Arsenal women's will come back a lot stronger. Definitely. And the second news segment we spoke about was in regards to Arsenal looking, in the next available transfer window, really, to upgrade the striking department. But Arsenal are told to ignore Alexander Isak and Dusan Vlahovic. and focus on a £38.5 million striker. I'm not sure who it is. Arsenal are on the lookout for a replacement striker in the up-and-coming window, but moving for the right ones will be key to avoiding making previous investments mistakes. Arsenal made so many mistakes, wasting so much money in the past. Arsenal need to focus on bringing in a consistent goal scorer for the club in the coming transfer window. The age and contract situation, both of AUBAMEYANG and LACAZETTE, means Edu must look at the striker department soon. Players such as Isak and Vlahovic have been touted as possible options for the Gunners, and we featured them in the transfer window in the summer and last year as well. And I can't believe these two players still only aged 22 and 21. The way I feel about this is that I would far rather us not look, across Europe for the next shiniest thing. Again, why can't we give Balogun some minutes, more minutes in the Premier League, and also play him in the cup games? Can't we not do that rather than trying to, fork out maybe best part of £40 million? So when it comes time for AUBAMEYANG to go and Lacazette is going to go, Balogun will be prepared to play in the Premier League. I don't know. What's your thoughts about that? And talking about Balogun, the boy of the moment, flow to go. Arsenal are preparing to allow Florian Balogun leave the club on a short-term loan deal in January, according to some reports. Mikel Arteta was handed a major boost at the end of last season when the 20-year-old, of course, signed a contract extension. Balogun was subsequently promoted to the first team, but has continued to find his opportunities limited since the start of the season. On the opening day of the new campaign, Balogun was a surprise starter with both Lacazette and AUBAMEYANG ruled out against Brentford. But once the senior strikers returned, Balogun's opportunities have been very, very limited. And it appears they're open to send him out on loan. I'm thinking, you know what? I mean, clearly you can see his skill set is head and shoulders in under 23. So again, why can't he feature a lot more in the cup games and give him a few minutes in the Premier League? I don't know. And then the last one, talking about putting players out on loan, is hope for the bloke. That's my title. Arsenal have told William Saliba they have 100% trust in him for the future after he poured cold water over a return to the Emirates. The centre-back has been thriving on a loan spell at Marseille this season and looks to have potentially turned his fortunes around at Arsenal. Well, okay, the Frenchman has yet to make a senior appearance for the Gunners, despite arriving £27 million in the summer of 2019. Time has flown. Marseille is Saliba's third loan spell. Then it appeared that he was surplus to requirements under Arteta. The club secured a loan deal for Ben White for £50 million. I'm not going to get into that. But the youngster has been a stand-up in the south of France with the Emirates faithful pleading with Arsenal and Arteta to give him a chance next season. That's something Saliba would be open to, but only if he gets regular minutes in the first team. The Defenders fitness coach, Nicolas Saint-Maurice, who worked alongside him in Dubai, warned the 20-year-old would not return to Arsenal just to sit on the bench. I was thinking, the fitness coach have... Well, anyway. I myself, I've been a supporter of William Saliba. I would love him to be playing in the red and white of Arsenal. Forget about the Lemsip yellow kit. Yeah, the red and white of Arsenal. Yeah, bring him back, recall him back. Yeah, so Arsenal saying, we've got 100% trust and faith in you. Then recall him now. Recall him now. Do the right thing. That's what I'm saying. Do the right thing. Okay, go back into the live chat. Balogun needs to start majority of games in a Championship League. Okay, all right. Stick Alba in the under 23s and stick Balogun in the first team. Now you're joking now, aren't you? Actually, you're not serious now, are you? Joker. Bellingham needs to play more. Arteta needs to switch up his formation. I can't see that happening anytime soon. He's not going to do it. His system is just so rigid. There's no room for flair or creativity, is there? Let's face it, we are not in Europe. We need maintain our books and the wage bill. Edu needs to target South American or African players. All we need is good scouting structure in a few areas. But Shouty, like I said yesterday, the scouting network, there are no scouting network. There's no foot soldiers out looking at players, young players playing across Europe. They were sacked last was it last summer? Last summer? It was last summer, last year. So no, we don't have no scouts. There's no scouting network. So who's going to be checking out and trying to see, you know, the young talent players coming through? There's no one there. It's all agent networks. This agent knows that agent who's got a player on his books. That is what we've become. Give me a scouting network any day of the week. A scout who knows his trade, who can see the potential in a player. Give me that any day of the week. Oops, what's happened here? Sorry, guys. Let's refresh this page here. Just need to be mindful of anyone who's been a little bit silly in the live chat, because it's not apparent here on the app that I use that my moderators have blocked some comments, or yeah. So I'm making sure I've got my mobile phone running parallel with us going live here. Do you think it is sustainable? No, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. You know, of course, with an agent, you know, there's going to be agent fees and everything else there. But again, a scout, you know, he would know his trade. You know, scouts know what they're looking for. Is it stat DNA? Stat DNA doesn't measure a player's mentality. It only measures the metrics of what they produce on the pitch. It doesn't measure their emotional thoughts and the thought patterns when, you know, we're thinking about, okay, Arsenal got to go to play against Burnley away from home on a cold Monday night. It doesn't measure the player's mentality. What is the player thinking? And what is the outcome of the player's thought pattern? It only measures, you know, the tackles they've made, the trap backs, all those metrics there. The stat DNA, not for me. Give me a scout who can, you know, make notes, knows what he's looking for and what he sees. Obviously, will speak to the player and see whether the player is going to be ideal to play for Arsenal. But having the agent network across, you know, Central and South America, because Edu doesn't have experience of dealing with Africa, you know, parts of Europe, you know, Asia. His only main focus is in South America, the agent network. But for me, it's not sustainable. That's not going to work long term, is it? Won't work long term. Why are we not going with scouts? Well, because during the pandemic that broke out last year, the Cronkies, Stan Kroenke, thought, you know what, we've got to make some cutbacks. You know, all clubs across the whole of the planet will be struggling for income, because we remember the stadiums were closed and it was a massive panic. So in his infinite wisdom, he thought we need to make cutbacks. And the cutbacks I thought that he made was maybe people in medium and high executive levels at Arsenal. But no, it was a scouting network. 58 members of staff across Europe and the Icelandic countries, all sacked, all lost their jobs there. So there is no scouting network. No scouting network. Good morning, Mark. Mark says, sell Balogun to Ollie Watkins, good price, maybe. Hope Martinelli, Ace McNars will play next match. Martinelli, man, spoke about him yesterday. I don't know, you know, I know, but didn't Arteta came out with that same line there? Martinelli has to prove himself. I was thinking, Right, okay. And then before that, he said, well, we've got to be careful because Martin has just come back from injury, so we need to protect the player. I understand that. But the guy is waiting to be unleashed. Waiting to be unleashed. And the thing is, Arteta, in my personal point of view, is scared to upset the apple cart. He's scared to upset certain players of a certain profile who have not been producing the goods over the term of the season and a bit. And then you're thinking, right, okay, so he definitely got his favourites. He's got his favourites. But I guess maybe most managers will have their favourites. But that is on a downward spiral. You're thinking, I'm going to choose this player no matter what. Whether he's on form or gone off form, I'm going to choose him no matter what. And I'm very surprised, actually, Balogun. I was happy that he signed the contract extension. But for me, I'm thinking, well, I'm off. I'm going to find another club that's going to give me what I deserve. Joe Willock, look at Joe Willock. Joe Willock plays for Newcastle. Those goals, he scored 7 or 8 goals, consecutive goals. If he was at Arsenal, he would not have played 7 to 8 consecutive games, much less 3 or 4. So I was actually surprised that Balogun signed a contract extension. But yeah, Sir Balogun, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Ollie Watkins, he signed a 4-year deal. Is it 4? He's got 4 years on his contract to go. I know he has spoken about his desire in the future to play for Arsenal. But with Dean Smith, what do you want to leave Dean Smith? Dean Smith managed him when he was a manager at Brentford. Came to Aston Villa. Watkins came over to Aston Villa. Would he see, I don't know, would Ollie Watkins see sign for Arsenal a forward step or a backward step? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, Martinelli, Azer Martinez will play the next match. I don't know. I don't know. It's a shame we discovered real gems from scouting. Of course we do. Of course we do. And when we do have players who sign for Arsenal in the academy, they are with us. They are right there. So Patino, we've spoken about Miguel Aziz, who's gone out on loan to Portsmouth. We've been crying out for Balogun and 2 other names of the young players I can't remember. But they are with us. So we need to give these guys some time in the senior squad. Just see how they're going to feature. If you never give them an opportunity to play in the senior squad, you're never going to know how to feature. You're never going to know. And I guess that's why I get myself so worked up about William Saliba. Didn't play in the first team. He got a couple of games in under 23s. And I think the opening game of the season last season. But he never played in the first team. So how can you put him out on loan 3 times thinking, oh, he's not ready? But you've not played him in the Premier League to say that he's not ready. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But yeah, it is very, very sad because we do have gems who are with us. Joe Willock signed for Arsenal, age 8 years of age. 8 years of age. More than 10 years stayed with Arsenal. Anything else, I think, came maybe a year or 2 before that. He's still with us. But he too wanted to leave last season. Maitland-Niles wanted to leave last season. Bring back Saliba, sell Holding. Winston, thank you for coming in. We shouldn't have brought Ben White in the first place. Should not have brought and spent £50 million on a player who's probably featured only once or twice for England in 2 England friendlies. £50 million when we had, and we still have, William Saliba. For me, we've wasted £50 million. A player in William Saliba who's a lot taller. He's taller than Gabriel. The physicality, the aggression he brings there. I mean, did you not see the video of him tussling with the Galatasaray attacker? out muscling him. Ben White, that's not his strength, there is it? But anyway. But yeah, bring back Holding. That's right. Bring back Saliba. So Holding shouldn't have brought Ben White in the first place. Holding, we need some backup in those key positions there. I rate Rob Holding, by the way. I do rate him. Just going to refresh the page again, people. Sorry about this. And also, guys, remember, get the thumbs up, press the like and the thumbs up. I almost never give that message there. It's always my moderators who always remind everyone in the live chat to thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. Let me just look at the poll. The poll that we did yesterday. If I can find it, where is it? When I find it, I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? The poll that we did yesterday was in regards to Bukayo Saka. Choose only one option out of the two options, and the options were: give him a break, he needs a break, or no, he needs to play. He needs to play. Out of 765 votes, again, thank you very much to the viewers across all platforms. The FB, Facebook, yeah, Twitter sphere, of course on YouTube. Thank you to our followers. 9 comments and 21 likes. 32% of you believe that he should play. Continue playing. Do the maths. 68% of you think no, he needs to have a break. And I am in the 68%. 68%ers. Hit the thumbs up. If we get 20 likes, Alex will take off that dodgy top and put the Arsenal one on. Well, how many thumbs up do we have? Actually, we've only got 10, so you got your work cut out, mate. Yeah, if we get 20 likes, is it or thumbs up? Yeah, or 20 likes or whatever it is. If we get 20, I will take off this top and I'll put on my classic Arsenal red and white with the cannon facing the right way. So there you go. There's a challenge for everyone now. Yeah. So if we get the likes and the thumbs up to 20 and above, I'll take off this top and I'll put on my classic Arsenal top, red and white, 1975 top. Ha ha. All right. Anything else the wonderful people want to comment on? I don't think there's anything else. Oops. Let's just have a quick look at the fixture. Let's just remind us the next fixture at hand. The next fixture at hand is the Crystal Palace one at home, October 16. And who we're playing against? Crystal Palace. And who's managing Crystal Palace? An Arsenal legend. Dear me. Listen, I'm not even going to entertain any predictions. No predictions. No predictions. I'm sorry. No predictions. Okay, so that's the fixture list there. And what's that? October 23rd, Aston Villa at home, and Leicester City away. October 30th. November 10. I'm going to be in the company of my legend, Liam Brady. There's an evening with Liam Brady in North London on November the 10th. I've got my tickets. It's going to be hosted by Perry Groves. And yeah, I know I'm going to get all emotional because yeah, he's my idol. The only player that I ever cried for when he left Arsenal, 1979, only to go and play for Juventus. So I'm hoping I'll get to ask him a question. I'm somewhere near the front. Hey, Mr. Brady, Mr. Brady. I can't wait. I can't wait. So guys, wish me well. November 10, an evening with my legend, Liam Brady. Yeah, I can't wait for that. I can't wait. Any other comments? Any other comments? Elitsto says, great channel. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I hope you have subscribed. Yeah, that's yeah. Ashley, you got your work cut out, mate. If we hit 50 likes, Ash will give me his Leon Brady ticket. Nah, mate. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, mate. What we on now? We're on 12. That's not going to happen, mate. Sorry. You know, we're going to end it now. Let's end the show now. That's not happening, bro. It's not happening. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Just think, is there anything else quickly before I think about wrapping this one up? Any more questions? There's no more questions in the, you know, any comments in the live live chat. I just want to quickly go back to Winston Tan's comment about bring back Saliba and sell Holding. I've got to say, for me, Holding is a player. He hasn't progressed. I remember when he came at Arsenal and he was with Pert Mertesacker. You could see Pert Mertesacker was cajoling him, communicating with him, saying, look, this is where you need to be. Stay there or come back. Be more aware about your surroundings. Look for the runners. We don't have a player like Pert Mertesacker to teach, you know, the other defenders the art of defending. We don't have that. But Rob Holding, for me, he's the one CB. You put him up against tricky players like Sadio Mane, he can hold his own. Sadio Mane is tricky. He's fast. He's swift. But for some strange reason, you got Rob Holding is like 6'1" or 6'2", quite tall, but he's able to, through his position, he's able to control fast players. You remember as well when Pablo Mane got manhandled by Lukaku. Who had to come in and show Pablo Mane, this is how you defend? It was Rob Holding. Rob Holding manhandled Lukaku like nobody else. So I understand what you're saying, but I wasn't even thinking about selling Rob Holding. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. There's no more comments. And sorry, actually, I think you're falling short of your, what was it, 20 thumbs up or likes? It's not going to happen now, is it? It's not going to happen. Right. I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to call it quits. Call it quits. Quick. Sorry, I was just double checking something here. There is going to be one other video coming up live later on today in regards to transfer news. I call it speculation news. Yeah, so speculation about this player being linked to Arsenal. Another player wants to come. The agent says he's coming. So I'm not going to call it transfer news anymore. I'm going to call it speculation news. So there is a video coming up a little bit later on. You have to wait and see which player we've featured this time. Also, in regards to the player profile segment, if you want me to feature your favorite Arsenal player, I've been trying to research and just do features on players who've played for Arsenal over the last 40 and sometimes 50 years. So I try not to feature players who part of the Invincibles. Not really. So if you are a supporter of Arsenal who've been supporting Arsenal for maybe best part of a minimum 40 years, and there's a particular player that you want to feature, we'll mention your name in the segment, and we'll research the player and we'll do the video in your honor. In your honor. Somebody's panicking now. Hit that thumbs up, guys, and remember to subscribe. Yeah, Ashley, someone's panicking now. Are you panicking? How many have we got? We've got only 13 thumbs up. So yeah, so again, you know, the player profile, you know, that's a segment that is close to my heart, because when we're off season, when I reduce the content on the channel, it's when I look at the viewing figures, I always see the videos I did like 2 years ago on the player profile still going. People are still watching that there. So yeah, again, if you want me to feature a player again, maybe who played for Arsenal 40 odd years ago, I'll happily do that in your honor, and I'll mention your name in the video segment there. Right. I think I can just feel like I'm just talking for the sake of talking, and I don't like doing it. 80% of doing a show is in direct response to the interaction in the live chat. So let me just quickly refresh this page before we wrap up this Wednesday morning show. Let's see the poll. Okay, so we're up to 770 votes now on Bukayo Saka. Does he deserve a break, or should he continue playing? And out of 770 votes, there's been no change. 32% of you believe, heartless people, that he needs to play on, and 68% of you believe no, he needs to have a break. Okay. Well, there's no more comments. There's no more comments. Yeah, there's no more. There's no more. There's no more. There's no more. Oh, what's this? Thoughts on Ajax manager managing Arsenal, Erik ten Hag? Well, he has said that he would like to manage in the Bundesliga. So he's not going to be coming to England to manage in the Premier League. But he said his preferred destination after his stint at Ajax is to go and manage in the Bundesliga. So, yeah. I don't like to talk about or speculate about new managers coming to Arsenal, because we've got Mikel Arteta, and as much as I don't like the things that he's been doing, it's like I can't stay quiet. I've got to give my opinion. Wanted or not wanted, yeah, he's with us, and I've remained consistent with the message, whether it's been Arsene Wenger towards the end of his tenureship, whether it's been Unai Emery or Mikel Arteta. I don't go on the bandwagon and say, "Oh, we've got to sack him, get him out." And then you think about, okay, imagine if Arsenal were to sack Mikel Arteta and they brought in Dennis Bergkamp or Thierry Henry. What would happen to those legends there? They're not going to remain at Arsenal forever. Most likely they would be sacked, because the fan base just cannot be happy with what they're given. After a handful of games, people start to murmur. Yeah, he wins a few, he draws a few, but then he starts to lose more. People start to get upset. And then what happens? A legend like Thierry Henry would be sacked. Dennis Bergkamp would be sacked. Tony Adams would be sacked. So it doesn't bode well. But yeah, Erik ten Hag has said that his preferred destination is the Bundesliga, not the Premier League in the UK. Joanne Newbury says, a great channel. A big up, thank you for that, Joanne. Well, maybe if there's a super chat in the next few minutes, then maybe Joanne. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you. Have you subscribed, Joanne? Have you subscribed? So yeah, that's my thoughts on Erik ten Hag. He has said that he's not thinking that the Premier League is going to be his next destination. It's most likely going to be the Bundesliga. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, Joanne. Right, thank you for that. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You want a wedding ring? Okay, well, we don't deal with prenuptials over here. Sorry, Joanne. We're a sports channel. All right, so I'm getting the thing that we're done and dusted on this one on a Wednesday morning over here. Like I said, there will be a video in regards to speculation news. Another player linked to Arsenal. I thought, oh no, transfer season's over now, and we're still getting linked to players. Still getting linked to players. What can I say? So look out for that. Also, like the banner says, subscribe. That's all you've got to do. Make sure you subscribe to Cannon FODDER TV. Okay, thank you for that, Joanne. Okay, my friend Robbie did it. Yes, I want a wedding ring. Okay, all right. So what do you want to do? A wedding ring. We don't do prenuptials over here. And so that is that. Friday will be the Easy Talk. I just got to confer with another contributor to see if they're going to be available for the Easy Talk. The Easy Talk is the flagship segment, live show, when I'm joined by a panel of guests talking about, what did we talk about again? Oh yeah, we talk about Arsenal. That's what we talk about. So look out for that, but you've got to subscribe. Otherwise, you're going to miss out, and we do not want you to miss out. Don't miss out. Be part of the community over here on Cannon FODDER TV. So that's it. Yeah. So Joanne, like Joanne has done, like she just heard, she's told me, yes, I've subscribed. Thank you for that. And actually, Joanne, we're looking for other female contributors. So if you would like to come onto the channel and think, oh, okay, I'll give my opinion about Arsenal or about football. Yeah, why not? Send me an email. The email address, if you are interested, Joanne, only if you're interested, don't send any other silly emails, is arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. Okay? We are looking for other female contributors. And actually, my brother's going to be doing a competition, I think towards the end of the month, for female subscribers and male subscribers. So the competition is not all for one, one for all. There's a competition. There's going to, I think, some Arsenal memorabilia or something or another for a female winner and a male subscriber. You've got to be subscribed, because if you're not, you can't enter the competition. Okay, people, we are out. I hope you enjoyed the Wednesday morning show. A bit of a surprise, actually. I did. I did. And by the way, you have been listening to Cannon FODDER, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.